Hello everyone and welcome back. We're just gonna get straight into episode 3 of Craft the World. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where we left off. We'll increase the speed just a tad, just so that it's not as bloody slow as the actual game is. I mean, you got a lot to do when you're playing the game, which can keep you quite entertained. But let's be honest here. um, So yeah, not 100% sure on what I was talking about before in the last episode. So I'll just move on, I guess. As you can tell, I'm keeping that standard, the 2x2, I don't know, 2 tile shafts. Just measuring it out, controlling this one dwarf. I haven't really got all the armor that I need up to this point. It's mostly just, I don't really need the armor. I've got the bows. When you have bows, yeah, I'm pretty sure the first level's on like easy, but you don't take as much damage, so you don't really need the armor. Maybe on a later level, getting the armor is a little bit more. I hate this. These things, these tunnelers, yeah, it's really annoying. I wish they could attack from close range with a bow, but anyway, they can't. Now, the most efficient way to do this when you're controlling a dwarf like I am is to destroy both blocks. Um, I'm not doing that right now, but I should be. And the reason for that is because you can destroy the background using idle dwarves and destroy the foreground using the controlled dwarf, which just makes it easier on everyone. Like I said, the more options the dwarves have in the same location, the easier it is for them to work it out between themselves on what they have to do. And yeah, that efficiency goes a long way in helping the AI system really work out what they need to do. They don't get as confused. Um, it just helps. It alleviates a lot of the AI strain. Now that's one of the bosses right there. I'm not going to attempt them just yet. Mostly because I don't have the armor. I want at least iron armor before I do something like that. In retrospect, I probably could have rushed to iron armor right now and gotten that suited. But, yeah. So I trapped that dwarf up there, hoping that maybe she'd do some work. But with the AI changes that have happened in the past couple of patches, they no longer do work as well as they used to in situations like that. I clicked on that spider to get them to attack the spider, and apparently they've gone a long way, which I really didn't intend, but regardless, whatever. All these books that I keep picking up, I really should be using them. It is efficient to use them. Just use them. I mean, if you're going to lose a dwarf, yeah, at least the book has done something in the time. Like you gain 10% cooking speed, 10% smith speed. And while they're actually working, they level up even more. So, but they don't level up if they don't have the skill to begin with. So, you may as well. I don't see why you wouldn't. I'm digging around this, I guess you could call it a dungeon. Just digging around it. I don't really want to deal with it. Here's another one here. So it's 2 scrolls I have eyes on. I'm mostly just focused on getting as much resources as possible right now. I've just got another Tesla coil. This should be a level 3 Tesla coil that I should be getting here. And that dwarf there doesn't have an axe. Or a pickaxe, should I say. Have to fix that. I don't know why I put that there. Only one dwarf is going to be able to go in there and kill that tunneler. There we go, that was nice and quick. There we go, level 3 Tesla Coil. Now, no matter what attacks me from that side, that Tesla Coil will deal with it. It's pretty much how they work. I mean, for every portal that spawns, one Tesla Coil should be able to deal with it. I mean, you might take a little bit of damage, but it's highly unlikely. That's not to say it can't happen. Yeah, but it can. Just using portals willy-nilly just to get it done. It's a lot faster using portals. The portals go down really fast. They only collected about probably 50, 60 blocks. And the portals are already down. So, yeah, it doesn't take long for those portals to disappear. Especially at this point of the game. Now, I think I'm going to move on to farming. Oh, no, I'm still one tech tree off. It's pretty good when you get like a really high level fisherman, like a level 100 fisherman. They as soon as they cast, any fish that's in the pond will actually go straight to the fishing rod at an accelerated rate. Like it's pretty cool to watch. And so you really do notice the return on it. So if you tell someone to go fish in that location, they'll be done, filled up their backpack with fish almost instantly. It takes them about 20, probably 10 seconds to fill up. So another portal's going to be spawning right here. Yeah, we know I'm not going to have any problems with this, but so my pets go out. Look how much damage they take. They don't take any at all, really. And they're pretty much going to deal with it themselves. I love how the portals spawn on the side that doesn't have the Tesla core. So it's time to dig a little bit deeper. I'm waiting for myself to upgrade the tools, but it doesn't look like it's happening just yet. I think there's 2 dwarves with no tools on. I'm like waiting for iron tools before I upgrade them again. Like I'm really not bothering, you know. It's kind of an efficiency thing. Like yeah, I can go faster right now, or I can just wait. It really doesn't matter. I mean, the worst tools in the game are perfectly satisfactory, really. Increase your mining by 20, the stone pickaxe, and yeah, I'm focusing on the leather. Like I said, leather's useless. But you can try to get as much leather as you want, it's just not going to work. Or you still have to get some. Don't get me wrong, you still need it. But if you're going to deck out 11 dwarves with leather armor, you're kidding yourself. It just doesn't happen. Not on the first level anyway. So going willy-nilly with those portals again. Only cost me 10 mana, so that's alright. I'll get 50% of that back before I need to do it again. Uh, Not quite 50% of it back. I'm building the wrong table here. Did not realize at the time. Or at least, I don't think so. That's the table you build. So I'm going to try and keep the same structure when I dig down. But for now, I'm just going to go down there to get a couple of resources to get a quest done. And then I'm going to go to the left-hand side of the map. And do exactly what I did on the right-hand side again. The reason for this is, again, same reason that I've been digging a lot of other crap for gold coins. Because once I have those 2 Tesla coils up top, 1 for each side, I can survive until about 20 hours without any effort at all. And I'm only about 2 hours in right now. So yeah. I mean, it's the gold coins to Tesla coil ratio is just something you really do have to focus on early in the game. It does set you up. Only able to build 1. That's not good. Huh. Should have known that. Haven't even put the bloody thing down and I can't build it because, yeah. So I want to build a second one, but apparently I cancelled those tables. Yeah, there are my traps. Now I'm going to start working on my farm. So the way the farm works is you need to place these traps. These traps will catch anything that spawns wool and anything that spawns eggs. So chickens or sheep for this level, and they change every level to different things. Well, not every level, but they do change. And yet again, just sorting out those goblins. And once you capture them, um, you click on them and you get an option to kill, catch, or release. Um, if you decide to catch, you will only be able to catch if you have a farm built with these fences. Now, in order to get the farm working, you need 5 fences in a row. They can't be separated, they need to be 5 simultaneous fences back to back. And you'll know that it's working when a little shed or shack spawns. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. It takes a while for one to get caught, but if you place them right, yeah, it's pretty easy. I really do wish you could just like click on an animal and tell them to go catch it, but yes, this has a different way of working. So while I wait for all of the mats to come in, just going to place the traps everywhere that I can. I don't want chickens. Eggs are good. Eggs are probably the way it works is at first you want to catch as many sheep as possible. Get your wool up to a good healthy amount. Like 50 is perfect because that means you'll never run out again. Um, so you catch like 5 sheep straight away, and every time they're ready, they'll give you 5 wool. And then you get rid of them when you've got enough, kill them, and then you just replace them with chickens. And you just constantly get eggs. Free eggs, yeah. Free food. Now I gotta wait. See, I said catch. I can't catch it because I don't have enough fences. So I need one more fence because I've got 4 down. Yeah, you can place these fences wherever you want. You can place them inside the house, outside the house, on top of stone. They're pretty good like that. And just like that, there we go. We've got our farm. So we'll catch that one. Puts it in his backpack and he's coming back. Now we're going to start working on grain. So we're going to prep this area right here, which is where I'm going to do it. Grain can only be grown on simple dirt. So what I mean by simple dirt is this level 2 dirt, the yellow dirt, doesn't count. It won't grow on roots, it won't grow on dirt or anything that has stalagmites. It can't grow on crystals, it can't grow on anything that's above it, for example a crystal or even a portal. If a portal is on top of it, it won't grow, or you can't plant it. So I'm just going to get rid of all this dirt, all the inaccurate dirt, the ones that won't work. See how that, what are they bloody called? You can actually right click and scroll along and then you'll come up with an option to replace all. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but yeah. This is one of the quickest ways to do your wheat. Just do it in mass. And when you've got enough, always make sure you have enough when you're done. Obviously, I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to choose to replace that coal instead of put some more ladders in. Just makes it easier. anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode. I'll finish this off and I'll show you what I mean by always make sure these farms are like rotating quite efficiently, and then you can just leave them and forget you ever had one, which is great about them. But yeah, that'll be for another time. I'll see you then.